I'm a writer, videographer, and I love to travel. And today, I'm going to show you how to get from Paris to Provence so you can get the most out of your vacation to southern France. We'll land at the Paris airport, take a train to Avignon in Provence, rent a car from this nice guy, and move into our apartment. And yes, I said apartment. A hotel just won't work for this kind of travel. And apartments and condos are easy to book online. So let's get moving. After going through customs, we pass through these doors and into the airport. Now we have a decision to make. And no, our decision is not which pastry to buy, because as everyone knows, the answer is all of them. No, our question is how to get to Paris.
Okay, so there are three ways to get to Paris: the bus, the train, and a taxi.
If you want to go by bus, look for this sign. It's not the easiest or most convenient way to get to Paris, especially with luggage. It's not even the cheapest, about 14 euros. Look for this red box, push for English, and follow the instruction. In my opinion, the train is a much better option. The B line will take you from the airport right to the Gare du Nord and the center of Paris. Just keep looking for these signs for the RER B line. If you're not sure where you're going or in the right spot, stop and figure out the airport layout. It'll make you feel more comfortable about the direction you're moving. If you're still not sure, ask the tourist desk. Then keep going. RER B line. It shouldn't be much further. You're almost there when you take this moving walkway. Then you'll pass this view of the runway. Here's another sign for the RER. This one points down. Take the escalator and you'll end up here. Study this sign on how to buy a ticket. Then move to one of the white ticket machines. A ticket costs between $12 and $15 per person. It takes about 40 minutes to get you to Paris. However, the wait to buy your ticket could be almost as long. Once you have your ticket, pass through these turnstiles. Trains leave every 15 minutes, alternating between direct trains and trains that make every stop. If you want to avoid the hassle though, just take a taxi. It'll cost you between $50 and $60 depending on where you're going. But it'll get you right to where you want to be, whether that's your hotel or in our case, the Gare de Lyon train station. Just be on the lookout for these pesky yet enterprising taxi wannabes who will gladly charge you 3 times the going rate. The Charles de Gaulle Airport is not in the city, and it'll take about 30 minutes to an hour to get there, depending on traffic. We arrived at the train station in good time. Our taxi driver, who is from Haiti, unloads our bags. Before going into the station, we think about buying some treats for the trip. The train is good about letting you bring on food. So my advice is stock up. Or this cafe is right across the street from the Gare de Lyon. These city bikes are part of a program to reduce traffic in the city. But wherever you have a bike program, you need a bike repairman. Scooters are another cheap and convenient way to get around. The Gare de Lyon is the main departing station for towns in the south and southeast. Lyon, Nice, Cannes, Marseille, the Riviera, and Avignon, where we're headed, are some of the most common stops. They also have routes to Switzerland, Italy, and Barcelona. Because of the importance of this train station, Gare de Lyon is always busy. The first thing to do is to make your way to this departure board. Now look at your ticket, or more specifically, the train number. I took this footage on my way back so the times won't match up, but this is still the right place for you to be. Once you find your train, check which hall it's in, 1, 2, or 3. Ours is in hall 2. So we go that way. Now, if you didn't get any munchies on the way in, now's your chance. You have your choice of a cafe or vending machine. And then there's this place, appropriately named Ready to Eat. Or if you have some time to kill, try the restaurant. It's called the Blue Train. But we're going to our train. You can board about 30 minutes before your train leaves, or when they wave you on. Check your ticket again. We're in car 16, seat 86 and 87. Then scan this part of your ticket as you pass through the turnstiles and climb aboard. Okay, so we made it on, and we're on the second level, so I had to drag all those things up the second level, but we made it, and now we're heading. And we're off. While I get comfy, Sharon goes to work sanitizing the train. Then the treats come out. And our fellow passengers settle in. Some sleep, others work. Meanwhile, I enjoy the view. You can get connecting flights to southern France, but I like the train. We arrive in Avignon, where the Enterprise car rental is located right outside the Gare. This guy took really good care of us. After some paperwork, I follow Sharon to the car lot, where a girl named Maura gets us our car.
Alors, je regarde ça. Je sais que je l'ai vu.
That doesn't sound so good.
Hop. Faut que je trouve la clé maintenant. Vous conduisez que automatique ou manuel aussi?
Automatique, c'est mieux,
Ouais.
mais je peux faire le
Manuel.
manuel.
With 4 wheels under us, we hit the road. How fun is this? Right away, you know you're in Provence. By the way, Maura spoke French to me in that clip, but she also speaks English, and so did the guy in the office. 30 years ago, it would have been difficult to find an English speaker in France, but not today. Especially in the tourist industry, restaurants, hotels, and car rental companies all have English speakers, so don't let the language stop you from enjoying this. Back on the road again, Sharon goes online to find a store. In order to maintain the local character, some towns are closed to traffic, other than the people who live there. Remember to ask your contact person if you can drive to the front door of your apartment to drop off your bags. If they say you can, stop at a store, put in €1, get a cart, and pick up some groceries. Just the essentials to get you moved in. Get some butter and eggs. Keep in mind that European farmers vaccinate against salmonella, so you don't have to be alarmed when you see unrefrigerated eggs. And since you have a car, get heavy things like juice and milk, which can also be left unrefrigerated. Some Americans claim that this milk tastes funny, but I love it. Maybe some cheese for a breakfast omelet. Get things that you would buy at home. Tuna, ketchup, and get some of this just in case the apartment is running short. And don't forget to treat yourself with something local. Try everything. But wait on the fruit. There will be a ton of local fruit markets. Oh, and maybe the most important, don't forget the water. It's really heavy carrying that in your backpack. Before long, we're back on the road. The streets in town are narrow, but we fit. Our landlord gives us a magnetic key that opens the front door. In France, the ground floor that we usually call the first floor, they call 0. Here, we're on the second floor. This light switch helps a lot. Inside, the place is homey. I took these shots after we'd been there a week or so it looks lived in. But we met Bryce, the property manager, at the apartment the first day. He explained the TV. Then after showing us how the stove worked and the other appliances, he gave us a key and left. There are many advantages to getting a condo or apartment. Best of all, it was only $68 a night. Most hotels in the area will be $120 or more. We saved a ton on food money by not eating out all the time. And by avoiding the restaurants and fast food, we were able to eat healthy. I actually lost weight on this vacation. Of course, each apartment will have its shortcomings. This one was low on dresser space. Therefore, the clothes usually stayed on the drying rack until doing another load of wash. I even use this coffee table to stack my clothes. Here's a travel trick. After you've emptied your suitcase, use it as a dirty clothes bin. I think this apartment is going to be just perfect. We've settled in, and now we're ready to see our town. Tomorrow, we'll head out and explore our first hill town in Provence. But tonight, it's time to relax. I hope you enjoyed this video and that it's been helpful. I'll see you in Provence and at the next stop after that.